Guys, what's going on? It's getting official here. Just about to head off. Just a couple last minute preparations. It's May 1st. It's that time of year again. I'm leaving Fort Myers, Florida for South Dakota to go turkey hunting in the Black Hills. I've been readying the rig for quite a while now. I've got the Raptor here. It's got quite a few miles on it. We're looking at about 182,000 to start out. I know that's a lot. We got the Micro Mini Winnebago here that I'll show you guys. It's going to be its third trip out west. Let me show you. In preparation for this trip, I've rotated the tires, I've greased the hubs, and I did wax the camper too, and just generally just clean it up a bit. I've got new tires. I got these new BF Goodwrench mud terrains on here. I've also, of course, did the oil change of air filter, stuff like that. I got a new coat of wax on it all the way around, just trying to keep it super clean. I also had an exhaust manifold leak that I fixed up. That was a pricey situation, but we got it taken care of. So we've got the bed of the truck just slap loaded with gear. It's excessive. I'll peek in there a tiny bit. It's a little dark. I always like to show the trailer setup. Baby's ready to roll. Let's close these windows. It was just getting a little warm in there earlier. South Dakota. We're starting in Florida. We're gonna hit Mississippi for a moment. I don't think we're gonna hit Georgia. We're gonna hit Mississippi. We're gonna hit Alabama. We're gonna hit Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, South Dakota, in that order. About 2,500 miles one way. You could take a more direct route through Atlanta and St. Paul, which is about 2,100 miles, but that is not for me. I'm taking this huge rig right here. Well, it's a small rig, but for one of those areas, it's a pretty large rig. The only big city we're going to be going through is potentially Dallas, Texas, Kansas City, Kansas. Not many. We're just avoiding big cities at all costs. But yeah, the old Raptor got a lot of miles on her. 182,000. And this is the weirdest part of this trip, is we're leaving a perfectly good house to just go live in the world's smallest camper. Hey, it beats living in the Raptor. Blountstown, this is our second fill up. First one was for $100. This one is all right. It's the next day. It's May 2nd, and we have made it to Buc-ee's. This particular location is located just off of I-10 between Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida. It's one of our favorite places to fill up. Look how cheap this gas is. I also like to stock up on ice while I'm here. The prices are super cheap. In the past, it was $1 for a small bag and 50 cents for a large bag. Now, with all the inflation, it's $1 for a small bag and $2 for a large bag, but still a screaming deal.
Alright, it's May 4th and we have made it to Colorado finally. This spot looks very inviting to stay the night. These trees look super cool in my headlights. We just had a turkey fire off not long ago, so I think this is a good place to stay the night. It's the next day, May 5th, and we're at another one of our favorite stops. This is the Cabela's headquarters in Sidney, Nebraska. Well, corn is big business in this part of the country. I think these are the old silos, and here are the new silos. There's always train tracks nearby, and corn's the main crop around here. I feel like I've been driving forever. I have been driving forever. This is some of the scenery I'm dealing with. It's just wide open landscapes. What the hail, right? There's a lot of hail coming in. I'm real concerned about the windshield as I enter Wyoming here. Some beautiful scenery, as you can see, the landscape, the horizon, some snow on the ground, just absolutely breathtaking. I think I missed at least one fill up. That was maybe an average of $110. So this total, add another $100 to it.
What's up, guys? I just drove 2,500 miles from Fort Myers, Florida to Wyoming to hunt Merriam's turkeys here in the Black Hills. Whew, got some rain coming in. It looks like, it's hard to tell, the wind is ripping, so it's just one cloud after another blowing by, but they are getting pretty big and dark. Just getting camp set up a little bit here. So the plan is to go roost some turkeys tonight and get after them in the morning. It's about 1 o'clock right now. We'll go out in a little bit, but I mostly wanted to just get camp set up, get a shower. I've been on the road for 4 days. Today's Saturday. I left Monday, I believe. Yeah, so, or maybe it was Tuesday. I don't know, but it's a lot of driving. Oh, there's the sunshine. What do you know? So one of my objectives on this trip is to get more comfortable on camera. It's just, you would think it'd be simple, but it's not for some reason. And so just the simple stuff can be more challenging. Because there's just that extra element, like, am I doing everything perfect? Well, no, of course not. Do I look like an idiot? Well, yeah, probably. Is my camera sitting in the sun? Yeah, it is. We're gonna do something about that. We can't have that. Well, hey, if it's gonna be sitting in the sun, I'm gonna make sure lens cover's on. It is. Okay. Let's check out this generator. I'm gonna fill it up with gas, and then we will start her up. Well, it's a big cloud, so it probably won't be sunny for very long. But hey, at least if it does rain, we can have movie hour. Or something. We'll do something in the camper with some high-speed internet and plenty of power. So although this is my first day on the road or camping on this trip, I was on the road several months ago, maybe 6 months ago, for elk season for about 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. And so a lot of my systems on this trip will be very similar to my systems on that trip. So I've done all this a bunch of times. Although it may look like my first time. One of the inevitable situations out here is the weather's so different than where I'm from. So your nose just like runs. It's crazy. Let me grab a paper towel. The other generator won't need much fuel at all. Oh, this one's full. Oh, that's perfect. In case I want to cook something in the microwave, like boil some hot water quickly. I mean, I could use the jet boil for that, but I don't really have anything to microwave at this point. I think the oven works in there with just one generator. These caps can be tricky. Okay. Okie dokie smoky. Oh, will it start on one click or will it not? Or on one pull? Probably not. Look at that sucker. You want to try to get it as level. Ooh, this is number 1. You want to try to get it as level as possible. We're gonna turn it. It already was on. We'll choke it. Let's see what it does. Probably a couple pulls because it's got to get some fuel in the system. Whoa, 2 pulls. Well, the wildlife will like that. Let's try efficiency mode. And that's purring like a kitten. That's really quiet. All right, well, I'll go ahead and run the cord downwind, set that baby up. We'll be hunting here in no time. Cheers, folks. Yeah, these are my business cards. Looking good, huh? Oh yeah, guys, lots of clouds moving in. Oh my, yeah, that's substantial. I've got the generator set up. I've got it connected to the camper. I'm thinking about getting the inReach set up. All right, the only thing with the inReach, it likes to point a little bit to the north. Out here, out west in the Rockies, it's a little bit more straight up than north. Well, where should we go with it? I think if we go right here with it, it'll be just fine. Let's give her a whirl, squirrel. Primarily, it'll want to face this way. Guess the only thing left to do is start up the generator and see if this baby will connect. Well, with all this wind, I don't think anything's going to hear the generators running. I don't think it's going to be scaring the wildlife. I'd be hard pressed to hear a turkey gobble with this much wind. All right, we just got the camp settled in. Everything's all good to go. Going on our first little ride here, scout the area a little bit, see if there's any other hunters or camps or anything, and then we're gonna scout a couple of the trailheads. Said it was gonna do thunderstorms, but looks like it's opening up a bit up here. We might be in business. Take a look. Where's those turkeys? We're off on our first hunt. Almost forgot the decoy pipe. Oh gosh, crazy. Spot I picked out to camp. It's the only thing I don't like about it is it's kind of on a main road. But if there are turkeys gobbling from my camp, perfect. So last year, you're actually allowed to camp here. Where I was camped last year, you're actually not allowed. They have signs up this year that say you're not allowed to camp there. So I picked a different spot. Pipe, we got to start listening for turkeys. This is what my camp. This is how we get to my camp. Guys, I just spotted my first turkey. I don't know if it was a hen or a tom. But I spotted him nonetheless. Man, I should run over there with my shotgun. I can't park right here. Man, it's gonna be a long run. Guys, it's so quiet out here. I haven't heard any gobbles. Well, that was short-lived. They're just not making any noise. It's so quiet out here. Finally, I got a Tweety bird making a little bit of noise. It's been deathly quiet out.